guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today in the kitchen I will be sharing a recipe for Guyanese cornmeal porridge. This was one of my favorites growing up as a child, and I'm so happy to be sharing this recipe with you guys today. So here are the ingredients I will be using. I have here some extra fine cornmeal. This is super fine, it's almost like flour. And here I have some heavy whipping cream. I'll be using some almond extract, some sweetened condensed milk, some evaporated milk, regular whole milk. And for my spices, I have fresh ones. I have some cinnamon sticks, nutmeg, star anise, and some cloves. So to get started, we will begin by adding some water to the cornmeal. Mix well. This is usually done to make the cornmeal super smooth before we add it into the boiling pot. Next, we will add our whole milk and the evaporated milk to a medium-sized pot. Then we will add all of our spices except the nutmeg. We will allow this to come up to a boil. So now that the milk has come up to a slight simmer, we will now add the cornmeal. We want to add it in now because you don't want, it to splatter everywhere. So you don't want it to be boiling too much when you add it in. And we will mix this well and make sure that it is super smooth. And then we will allow it to thicken up while mixing it periodically. So if you look closely, you can see the cornmeal is starting to thicken. And we will put our heat on medium to low and allow this to boil for about 20 minutes. You want to make sure it's thoroughly cooked. And 15 minutes in, it is getting thicker and thicker. And what you want to do is continue to stir this because you don't want it to become clumpy and you don't want it to burn at the bottom. So you want to, make sure that you keep stirring it. So after about 20 minutes, we will now add the almond extract. You want to add those things in at the end because you don't want the flavor to disappear. So we will add the almond extract. Then we will go in with that heavy whipping cream. And then we will add our condensed milk. I love a lot of milk in my porridge. Like when I'm making this kind of stuff, I go overboard with the milk. I like a really rich, thick and creamy porridge. I don't eat porridge a lot, but when I do, I really indulge. So we're going to add the sweetened condensed milk here. And this is the part where you want to taste to make sure, it has enough sweetness to your liking or the thickness is okay and whatever. So we're going to taste this. And I feel like I need some more sweetness. That sweetened condensed milk is just too good. And then lastly, we will add our grated nutmeg. You want to add fresh nutmeg here. The flavor is so different from the ground nutmeg. So you want to add the fresh one. And you add a little bit of that. And that's it, guys. That's how simple it is to make this porridge. And it is absolutely amazing. It is so rich, creamy, and everything you would want in a cornmeal porridge. So if you're a true Guyanese, you know that any porridge isn't complete without that powdered milk sprinkled over top. And once you go in for your first bite, those clumps of powdered milk melting in your mouth is the absolute amazing experience. If you haven't, you've got to try this. Okay guys, so this is my version of a super delicious Guyanese cornmeal porridge. I do hope you guys enjoyed that recipe. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe. I will leave all the ingredients and measurements down in my description box. And I will see you guys in my next video. Enjoy!